Hello. I wanted to go live because I got an interesting email about Engoo rejecting my introductory video. With these companies, they want you to have an entry video so that when students and sometimes their parents, if they are looking for a teacher, they like to see these videos here. I see one person's already here. And so it was interesting. From what I'm used to doing with other companies with my introductory videos. Um, this would normally be in my video, except you wouldn't see the whole this side. You wouldn't see the whole thing to the kitchen there, and you wouldn't see the curtain on this side. Mainly, what you'd see like right here, like this right here. And so this is my virtual classroom that I use for other platforms. However, let me change screens here. I'm looking at their requirements. Transition here. This is what they want. They want a basic profile photo, which I had that. It was just a basic of me and like a blurred background. You really couldn't see, and it's a close up of my face. And they were fine with that. However, the video guidelines, they want you to mention your tutor name, something short about yourself, invite your student to book your lessons, your basic things. They want proper use of grammar. Punctuation was the one that cracked me up, but now I see why, because I guess you can put captions if you want to. I didn't do that. Enunciate your words, speak clearly. I did that. I'm used to doing that because of working with VIP Kid, all that. Be mindful of your pacing, not too fast, not too slow. English only, please. And I'll mention that here in just a moment. Be enthusiastic, be lively, and I think Bebo is the company they used to be. Looking at other YouTubers, they keep mentioning Bebo. So I guess Bebo might be the parent company. Hold on. Let me turn my phone off there. And so Bebo. So I don't know what that means. So I didn't pay any mind to that. Here are some interesting things here. They don't want you to add anything, no prefix before your name. Like I wouldn't say my name is Teacher Jason. I knew that ahead of time. I didn't do that. They don't want teacher. They don't want like Miss, Mr., Mrs., father, sister, brother, doctor, professor. You need nothing before your name. Just a straight, like I would say, my name is Jason. Or if I wanted a pseudo name, I could say Jake or JR or whatever I want to do. But I just, my name is Jason. All that. Don't mention anything that's temporary. And so this, like in my VIP Kid video, I mentioned I have my dog and cat with me there, and those aren't too temporary, but I didn't do it this time because they're kind of old. And here, interesting, like VIP Kid and GoGo Kid and all them, they wanted you to constantly update your videos. Here, don't mention anything that is temporary in order to prevent having to make another video in the future. So they don't, looks like they just want one video and that's it. One video, and that's going to be your video until, I guess if you insist, I'm sure they would. There's been no mentioning or anything I've read where you cannot submit a new video, but here they, and I didn't take the plain background fully to heart. So I filmed it here. I thought it would be okay. This is where I did my demo, the demo, what you call those mock trainers, what do you call those people? She loved everything about, she really didn't have anything negative to say about my teaching. I'm probably doing the whole look around thing again. Then I get an email. Let me pull this up here. Shaped. I'm going to double click it there. Transition. There we go. Trying to make it bigger so you can see it. That's not going to work too well. Unfortunately, we were unable to edit your video because of the following reasons. So I guess they edit your video. Oh yeah, they mentioned they want 5 seconds of quiet nothingness and 5 seconds of quiet nothingness on each end of your video. So I push play, set for 5 seconds, do my spiel, and then wait 5 seconds, and then I will push stop. The background or surrounding area is too messy or too busy. The background should be plain and have only one color. No teaching or learning materials should be visible behind you. The length of my video was too lengthy. It was 45 or 50 seconds. So they were really serious about this. The video is too lengthy. It should be between 15 and 30 seconds. So I went over 30 seconds by like 15 seconds. So it was too long. So they want a plain. I've redone it, already resubmitted it. I found a blank wall. Just a plain, I think it's like a, I don't know what kind of color my living room is here. So I did it there. It was real plain. I did everything they said. Kept it to, it was like 28 seconds, I believe. And so, yeah, I did. Even in my first video, when I said I'm from the United States of America, boop, I showed that. And so this time I even left that out because I didn't want them to show that. Even in the training videos, that's something I'm now thinking back. Nobody ever used props. Everyone had a plain background. I think somebody had like a piece of paper with their name on it, back to the wall. No one had props or anything like that. So, and they just said a name. They just said, I like to be called, this is my name. They didn't say teacher, whatever. If you have any questions, reply to this email. And I did submit it already. So if they want plain, I can do plain. That's no problem. So, so it looks like I won't be using any of these props. But they do have children. They have like a children's program there too. I was looking through what kind of course materials they had. And so I couldn't imagine when I'm getting to, if I do get any of the children, not using any kind of props. But if it's mostly adults, I can see they don't want me going, she was just walking down the street. He came to meet her. They don't want anything like that there. So, and it looks like, and listening to people on YouTube, it's like almost zero prep, which is up my alley. Yeah. So if you're thinking about Engoo and you get to this point of the interview process or whatever, the whole hiring process, keep everything plain. Keep your picture plain. Don't make it like a driver's license picture, obviously. You see, they want you to see like you're a happy person and not like you're taking like you're taking a passport photo. So they haven't sent that back. So they said after 2-3 days, if you don't hear back, then that means you've done well with your whatever you submitted to them. It was like 24 hours. It was like probably less than 24 hours when they sent this one back to me. My phone could not go off all day, and then I'm doing something and I'm getting notification down the line here. Anyway, just thought I would like to share that piece of information. If you do apply with Engoo, if you're used to a lot of the ESL companies, you will be dropping your teacher name, which I'm fine with saying Jason. And a lot of times with VIP Kid, I never said teacher Jason. In the first probably 6 months I did, and then I would let me show you when I'm in VIP Kid mode. See, I do all this here. I have I see, I might get their name. My name's Jason. I never really say the teacher part, unless the student does themselves like that. And then they oohing all over so I won't be using any of this. I think they'll be fine with this. Because, again, the mock mentor, I don't know what they're called. That's what VIP Kid calls them, I think. She didn't seem to care that this was back there. So I guess maybe this is just for the introductory video. I don't know. So I can do plain. Plain's easy. They don't pay a lot. So obviously, maybe they keep their expectations low so that I keep the bar low so we can pay you low. So, and it seemed again, the class I taught was very conversational. It was just, I turned it on, asked them what they wanted to do. We went through an article. And something else they in the training video, if the student, like when you're reading the article or if you're speaking or during any kind of conversation, if they ask you a question and you are not sure, they said it's okay to look at another source. Like I can pull up Google, or I can pull up a dictionary, or I can go and have another screen beside of me. And they just don't want you reciting like a like a technical definition. I wouldn't just go to Google and read exactly what Google said. They want you to define things and explain things in your own words for that. That's something they do ask that you do that, explain it in your own words. But it's fine for you to look at it. Even in the training video, they were talking about a parent company, and I think the mock student said, "Is there such thing as a son or a daughter company?" Because I would have said no, because I don't know. And the mock mentor, not mock mentor, the training guy who was pretending to be the potential teacher said, I don't know. Let me look that up. That I was like, oh, that shocked me right there, because in other companies, they don't want you looking at other things, or if you do it, you got to do it nonchalantly. But and apparently there was. He said, "Oh, there it is," and explained there's a parent company and daughter company, and he explained that to the student and used it in sentences. The student said, can you put that in a sentence? And he mentioned like Facebook and Instagram. Instagram is a daughter company of Facebook, something like that. I don't know. But alrighty, that's just a heads up. If you get to that point in Engoo and think, oh, I'll just use my classroom that I've used the whole time. They want a plain colored, just one color, not two. It says right here. They are serious about that. Where's the thing again here? I'll shoot with the tripod, change camera. If you use your phone, they want you to do this, which that makes sense, like that. Use the rear facing camera so that you're not like this and you don't know what's going on. So that's just common sense there. They just want one color there for that. Don't make a multicolored wall. Alrighty. Thank you. And so the rest of you can see this afterwards.